Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have another pick a card reading for us today, and today is going to be messages from Lilith. So Lilith is a demon that is on my spirit team. So I'm going to be channeling messages from her through me to you. So we have 3 piles to choose from. Oh, and before I even get to that, of course, keep in mind that these are general readings. They may not resonate entirely for everyone, especially if you are not really connected to the infernal or to demons or to your shadow side. I'm just going to leave that part there. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can find the information for that below. And if you want me to pick up on your energy in upcoming readings, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So yeah, we have 3 piles to choose from. Pile 1 is going to be Ghost, commune with your guides. I can focus that. Pile 2 is going to be Born, every day is a new opportunity. And then pile 3 is going to be Familiar, bond with your spirit animal. So feel free to choose your pile. Feel free to watch more than one or all of them. For some of you, you might resonate with all piles, but I'm going to go ahead and leave this part there, and I will see you in your time-stamped reading below. Bye. Hey, pile 1, if you guys have chosen Ghost, commune with your guides, this is going to be the message for you from Lilith. So right away, she's showing me that you guys feel lost. She's showing me that you guys are possibly asking for some sort of assistance, or it's almost like from the subconscious, right? It's like you're subconsciously wishing or manifesting some sort of assistance or some sort of answer to come your way, but you're not doing it outwardly or even voluntarily for some of you. So it's almost like this unconscious thing that you guys are doing where you guys are kind of signaling out to the universe that you need help with something, but you haven't maybe done it in your physical body, or you haven't asked for it specifically. There's something here about her wanting to, she's saying that your guides have the answer for whatever you're looking for. And maybe for some of you, you work with her specifically, because for someone I'm hearing, she's like, yeah, I'm right here. Like, I can give you the answer. But for others of you, she's saying that you guys are kind of, and I should have said this in the beginning. I always forget to like state a disclaimer when I'm filming readings like this, but keep in mind that Lilith is a demon and she is very straightforward with the way that she communicates. So if your feelings get hurt easily, this might not be the reading for you. But she is saying here that you are kind of pretending that you don't know what's going on, or you're kind of in this energy of woe is me, or kind of victimizing yourself, when she's saying that you have the answer right in front of you, or you can ask for help with something to your spirit team. So I'm not sure if this is, she wants you to ask her or she wants you to ask someone else that is on your spirit team, but she's saying that like you have someone here with you, and they might not be physical, they might not be alive, but you have someone here with you that can help you with something. They can give you the answers. Some of you here, maybe you either don't know that you have a connection to your spirit team, or you just haven't spoken to them in quite some time, and that's what she wants you to do. So I'm going to read what the booklet has to say as well, to see if there's any other messages in there for you. I see the number 7 here with 34. I don't typically pay attention to numerology that much, but there could be something here specific about a relationship that you guys are asking for assistance with. But let's go ahead and see what this one has to say. She's even telling me, she's like, you don't even need the book. You don't even need to read it to them. They know what they need to do. I know she's going to get irritated if I read this to you guys, but I'm just going to see, I'm going to browse to see if there's anything important, you know, because there could be something here. She's like rolling her eyes right now. Yeah, I mean, it's basically what I'm saying here. A message that will guide and soothe you is waiting to come through. All you have to do is ask for that help. All you have to do is connect. You have good spirits and ancestors that are seeking to connect with you. The spirit world is often portrayed on TV as scary, like a horror film, but in real life, the spirit realm is always communicating with us. It's just that we're too distracted by our busy, digital, overstimulated lives to notice. So that could be something as well. Maybe you guys are so preoccupied with your physical reality. You're so busy with work. You're so busy on your phone. You're so busy on your laptop watching things on TV that you're not really paying attention to downloads that you're getting. And especially in the very beginning of your spiritual journey, when you guys are learning to hear spirit, when you guys are learning to especially distinguish like source, universe from other spirits or deities, there needs to come a time here where you kind of set aside some time for yourself, so that way you're able to kind of break down who is connecting to you, who you're connecting with, who you're feeling, who you're talking to. Because some of you guys here, it's almost like you're either very inexperienced with connecting to your guides, or you just haven't done it in a long time, and she wants you to sit your ass down and do that. She wants you to sit down and talk to her or to talk to whoever you need help from. It's time to strengthen your connection to your intuitive gifts. So you guys have some sort of intuitive power, some sort of psychic gift that you are not harnessing as strongly as she would like you to. It says here, dreaming and meditation are effective ways to connect with your guides and with souls who have passed on. Pay attention to any visits from ancestors or spirit entities in your dreams. I was getting that message too. I just didn't say anything about it. But for some of you, there could be something here about like maybe someone has recently passed away and you're trying to connect with them. I feel like they're also trying to connect with you. So light a candle for them, because I feel like that'll make it easier for them to find you. Yeah, it's definitely just talking about like creating an altar for your spirit team, creating a space for them to come through to connect with you. And then of course for yourself, setting aside that time so that we are able to hear them. Because especially in the very beginning, I'm going to restate that. In the very beginning, when you're trying to connect to spirit, when you're trying to connect to certain entities, you really need to pay attention, because you have to be able to distinguish who's speaking to you. So there's something here about her really wanting you to do that. There's almost a little bit of like this impatient feeling, because maybe she's trying to tell me here that maybe you guys have been either taking too long to do something, or you just know what you need to do and you're just not doing it, or you haven't set aside the time for it. Okay. Yeah, just keep getting the same energy. She's like, you know what you need to do. You know who you need to connect to. Okay, that's way too many cards. No, actually, where did I put your other... Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to take your other oracle card. I'm going to put it down here, and then we're going to see what this card says, because maybe there's something that ties into this message before I get into the tarot. So we have the dark moon coming through for you guys. In the dark of your heart lives a new breath waiting for you to release its ghost. Yeah. She's saying that there is a part of you that you are not connecting to, and it could be your spiritual side. It could be the part that kind of harnesses your psychic gifts, or is this centered? Yeah, so it could either be that, or it could be something here about you needing to release the ghost, waiting for you to release something. Like maybe you guys need to cry. Maybe you guys need to have some sort of like anger session here, because there's something here that you guys, I don't know, it's like you're keeping it inside. You're not doing what you need to do, or you're not saying what you need to say. Let's see what this one says. There's something here about needing to dig deep. You have to dig deep within yourself to either let go of something or to find the answer to something. So this one says, new beginnings and letting go. In the mystical world, the dark moon is a time of setting intentions and welcoming new beginnings. It is the beginning of the moon cycle and represents a chance to start afresh with new, renewed energy. The dark moon is like the last stretch of darkness before the rise of the dawn, or in this case, the moon. It represents hope, better days to come, and an easier road to travel. This period supports visualizing and is a great time to expand your mind. What do you want to create in your life? What goals do you want to manifest? Think the bigger, the better. Think as if you had a magic wand that would grant you every wish, no matter the cost or energy required. Know that there's always a chance to start again. Your situation might seem like the end of the road, but it's not, especially for those who know the power of spirit. Yeah, exactly. She's saying like you're sitting yourself down in a situation where you feel like you have no power, but you do. And this goes for those of you who have never connected to spirit, or this goes for those of you who do have a connection to spirit, and maybe you're just going through something right now that is preventing you from really forging that bond or strengthening your bond with a certain energy here. But she's saying that things might not move as quickly as you'd like, but all you have to do is sit down and make time. Sit down and make space, make the time. There's a different way. She's even like, to be honest, she's like rushing me through this entire reading, and I don't know why yet. She's kind of saying that some of the things that I'm reading here that you already know, or not to say that it's pointless, but that's what she's kind of telling me. I'm just filtering what she's telling me so it doesn't sound as brutal here. I don't know. It kind of feels like you guys have either been in this energy for a long time, or you're too smart to be in this energy, because she's getting like, she's like, come on, like get up. Like you need to do something here. You can't just sit yourself in this energy. You can't just stay like this. Yeah, look at this. Prince of Spades, indecision, too many options, balanced pleasure. So she's definitely saying that you guys are taking too long to make a decision. You have too many options. You guys are not focusing on the right things. There's something here about you guys not focusing on the right things in your life that is slowing you down or is making you feel this way. For some of you, she's saying, because I know I'm seeing that scene from The Lion King where like Mufasa, after Rafiki visits Simba, he's like, you have forgotten me, or you have forgotten who you are, therefore you have forgotten me. So there's something here about maybe you guys having been so disconnected from your sense of self that you're no longer connected to source, or you feel like you're not connected to source, or there's just something here about you guys either too far in the physical world or too busy and focused on things that don't matter, or you're trying to make a decision about something, and she says that you know what to do. We also have the Knight of Swords with companionship, victory, and perseverance. Yeah, exactly. She's telling me, she's like, you have a spirit guide here, whether it's herself or someone else, an ancestor who was wanting to help you with this. All you have to do is ask. We have the Knight of Berries, dissatisfaction, a talented person. So some of you guys are asking for assistance with some sort of dissatisfaction that you have with a creative endeavor or with a job or relationship, like I was mentioning here. It feels like you guys are very talented people. You guys are very smart, very gifted, but you're not using them. Like you're not using it wisely, or you're not channeling it the way that you need to. We have Paradise here with peace, pleasure, and communication. So I really do feel like for this group of people, it's like you either are connected to Lilith in some way, or you are connected to the angels or to an ancestor. Because she's telling me here that you're going to be receiving some sort of help, but from the divine, not necessarily from a physical person, but from the divine. But you need to hear. She's saying you need to pay attention. You really need to pay attention. She's saying open your ears, like, okay, open your ears. Family, multitasking, togetherness. Okay, I want to see why this is coming through this way. Like, where is this going? What does pile 1 need help with? Because some of you guys are like, you just don't have the time for yourself, or you feel like you don't. You have the Wayfarer, the path ahead, adventure, and choices. So it kind of looks like overall what this reading is about is that you guys are trying to figure out which path to take. You're trying to figure out how to make a move. You're trying to figure out some sort of choice that you need to make, but maybe you're stagnating on that. Okay, so what do you want pile 1 to do here, please? Aside from what you've already mentioned, we have the Ace of Swords, conflict, victory, and communication. Conflict, adversity, stupidity. It's the same thing, you guys. Troublemaker, confidence, fun, enjoyment. She's saying focus on the important things right now. Like, especially for those of you that like maybe you're going out a lot. Maybe you're spending a lot of time with friends, you're drinking, you're doing, I don't know, you're doing drugs or something. I don't know. This energy is coming through very bluntly. Because I'm trying to filter out what I'm getting. Because I don't want to say exactly what I'm hearing, because some of it is a little harsh. But she's saying the moment that you ask for help, the moment that you ask for the answer or where you need to go, you're going to know where you need to go. But you need to stop focusing on the things that don't matter. Yeah, music, sharing of knowledge, and creativity. She's saying that you guys have a real talent here. She's saying you guys have a talent for either music, you're very intelligent, you're creative. I'm hearing the starving artist, or some of you guys, it's like you're just not using your gifts. Promotion, hard work, dedication, loyalty, career. She's saying that if you actually do something with your life, instead of just sitting around waiting for something to happen, or if you actually work on something that you want to bring to life, if you actually take that chance, you'll see a change. But she's saying this group of people are too smart, too talented to just be sitting around and waiting for something to happen. You guys are too smart and too talented to not be connecting to your spirit guides, to your psychic gifts, because you guys, it's almost like it's almost too easy for you guys. You're just not doing anything about it. And for some of you here, yeah, helping, giving, sharing, a friend, gambling, never satisfied, female lust. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Some of you guys, you're too focused on sexual matters, or you're too focused on chasing the next big thing, or like chasing the next girl, chasing the next guy, spending money. Like you're too busy on egoic things that she says you're wasting away. Your creativity, your intelligence, your talent is wasting away because you're not doing anything with it. And depending on where you guys are on this spectrum, it could be like minor to major, because I'm not going to call everyone out here and saying that all of you guys are being lazy, but it's almost like this overall energy of get up and do something. Like, stop sitting on a talent that you have, stop sitting on an idea that you have, and do something with that. and ask for help. Listen to your spirit team. So let me actually confirm that. What is pile 1's spirit team trying to tell them? I guess a lot. We have the Knight of Books, arguments, new ideas, and teaching. So they're trying to give you, again, they're trying to give you the path that you need to be on. They're trying to give you that idea, that download, that creative venture. I feel like, especially for those of you who have multiple spirit guides and you are aware that you have multiple spirit guides, it's almost like they're all trying to get your attention. We have the sin of pride, appearance, vanity, and physical well-being. Yeah, it's the same energy coming through. Like, some of you guys are just way too focused on the physical. You're too focused on egoic things. Sin of lust, sex, passion, extravagance, excess. Some of you guys are having too much sex, or you're paying attention to things that don't matter. I just keep getting like the fast life, or like some of you guys might party a lot. You might go out a lot. You might be very social, and she's saying that that needs to take a back seat right now because you have other important things to take care of that involve getting your life ahead. So I think I'm just going to leave this here because I feel like she's just like rambling on, and it's just going to be the same thing. I just keep hearing that she's tired of seeing you guys waste away your talent and your abilities and your gifts for whatever the case may be, for things that will diminish over time. She's saying that you can actually build something with what you have, the knowledge that you have, or the gifts or the talents that you have, instead of wasting your energy and wasting your money on things that don't matter. So I'm just going to leave this here. I really hope I was able to connect to whoever needed to hear this message. Again, reminder that this is spirit coming through me. This is not me telling you these things. So just in case anyone gets their feelings hurt, but this is what I have for you. I will see you in one of my upcoming readings for you. Bye. Hey, Pal 2, if you chose Born, this is going to be your message from Lilith. So this card says, every day is a new opportunity. So, okay. It kind of feels like these piles might have a similar meaning or a similar theme throughout the different readings here, but it kind of feels like for you guys, because with pile 1, she was more like upset, irritated. With this pile, it kind of feels like she has a little bit more compassion for you guys, but she's reminding you that you still need to get up. And Lilith is a demon. She's not the most compassionate or like caring type of energy, but it's almost like she's trying with you guys. It's like she's trying to like put her hand on your back, and she's like, there, you there, whatever. She's trying to support you through this time, because it kind of feels like right now you guys could be really upset over something. I'm getting a reference to Humpty Dumpty, because that's what this kind of looks like. I'm getting a reference to Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. He had a great fall. So maybe you guys, I don't know, maybe some of you guys literally like broke a bone. Maybe you guys literally had something happen to you physically that you are upset over. Maybe you guys are on bed rest. And this is something that she's trying to help you realize, that this is a time for you to get back in touch with yourself. Yeah, it kind of feels like with this pile, she's trying really hard to be nice. She's trying really hard to be compassionate. She's saying, like, even if today wasn't your day, like, you obviously still have tomorrow. Like, don't give up. Don't let one bad day ruin the future. I'm just getting those types of things coming through. Some of you guys could be crying a lot. Or you could be very emotional right now. Maybe some of you guys are sleeping a lot too. But she's kind of saying that all is not lost, and you can still do something with whatever situation you're in. Like, you're not necessarily, I'm hearing rock bottom. Some of you guys might feel like you've hit rock bottom, but she's saying that, she's kind of giving me this smile, and she's like, rock bottom is where the alchemists are born, you know? She's saying like, this is where the hard work is done, or where like the deep shadow work is done, because she's saying like, now you have nowhere else to look. So now you can look within yourself. You have nothing but time is what she's telling me as well. So some of you guys, I don't know what happened to you guys or what you're going through, but some of you have a lot of time on your hands right now. And she wants you to use that time to get to know yourself, to spend more time with yourself, to ask yourself what you want out of life. Because she's saying you still have another chance, like your life's not over. She didn't want me to read, because I know in pile 1, I read from the guidebook and she kind of got irritated with that. So maybe I just won't do that for this pile. Okay, I guess I can do it. I guess I can do it for you guys. She feels a little bit more compassion for you guys. Because it kind of feels like with pile 1, these are energies that, never mind. I'm just going to stop talking about pile 1. Anyway, so you can redefine yourself. You can let go of things that may be interfering with your friendships, family, or school. This gives you permission to gives you permission and encourages you to start afresh. Let me see. I'm trying to find the important parts here. It says it's time to allow yourself to warm up to life again. So some of you guys either have been depressed, you've been at home a lot, you haven't really put yourself out there, you haven't really been feeling your best, and she wants you to do that. She really wants you to get up and do that. Yeah, it says you have been gestating and coming into your power. It's time to let yourself grow magically. It's time to reunite with the rest of the world. And then it says here, even when our bodies are no longer intact, our soul survives. So maybe some of you guys, you could have lost someone in your life too. I know I got that in pile 1. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be changed from one form to another. Every day we are born and every day we die. So she's kind of telling you to kind of get comfortable with this energy of death, in a sense. Get comfortable with the energy with the idea that you're not always going to be successful. You're not always going to feel good. You're not always going to be happy. In fact, I think there's actually like this quote that says that like 33% of the time we're happy, 33% of the time we're neutral, and then 33% of the time we're not having a good day. And that's the balance of life. Like we're only going to be essentially happy like a third of the time. So don't expect yourself to feel super good and super elated every single day. Because she's saying that's not ideal, that's not natural, that's not really how things work. Yeah. Enjoy the rejuvenating processes of your body, mind. If you made a mistake yesterday or you're unhappy with how you handled something, let that be the fertilizer for the new you today. Choose to live in the solution and not in the problem. And then it says this is also a card of positive health. If you have been feeling low on energy or unwell, this card indicates a renewal of vital energy and invigorated feelings. Yeah, so for those of you who maybe you were ill or you were on bed rest, you guys are going to start feeling better. Definitely. I feel like you guys could be watching this at the very end of a time period of rest, introspection, feeling ill. Maybe you had to, like I said, maybe you were sick or you broke a bone or something and you had to do that. But I feel like now this is the time to really reclaim your energy and your power. And I feel like this is why she is with you right now, because Lilith is all about feminine power, dark feminine, magic. I feel like in this pile, you guys might have either felt disconnected from your feminine side, or you guys feel a little bit, I don't know what word to use here. She's saying like spiritually weak, like porous a little bit. Like you guys have holes in your aura. Maybe you've been through something very difficult, or I mean, when we're sick, you know, like even if we have a cold or if we have the flu, like you can see that in people's auras. So maybe you guys are just feeling a little low right now, and it's visible or it's evident, like you can feel it in yourself. But she's saying it's time to get up. She's saying it's time to get yourself out of this funk. It's time to love yourself. It's time to put yourself out there, to get outside. Even if you just sit outside for a little bit, you need to do that for yourself. So we have Greet the Darkness. Nice. Yeah, so this is a card all about shadow work. Here where the spine bends and the mouth quivers, breathes the hidden, the pieces that make you whole, but cut deep with all of their sharp edges. Yeah, some of you guys, like plain and simple, you're going through the dark night of the soul, or you're going through a very difficult time period in your shadow work journey where you're being faced with a lot of truths and with a lot of pain or with a lot of secrets. A lot of things that maybe you have buried very deep down, or things that are coming to light now, and you guys are having a hard time either accepting certain things, processing or dealing with certain things that you're becoming aware of. She's definitely showing me like a lot of crying, a lot of anger, a lot of journaling, mostly sadness, and mostly like it's almost like you guys don't want to see something, you don't want to accept something that is true, but the only way to go through that is to greet the darkness. And again, her being the demon present here, she's encouraging you to face your darkness. She's not afraid of the darkness, and she wants you to accept your own as well. So I'm not sure if this is something that you guys feel guilty for, or if this is something that is coming to light from another person that you're having a hard time accepting. But there's definitely a very difficult truth that you guys are trying to face at this time, and she's helping you with that. She's saying it is going to hurt. It might open a wound. It might make you feel a lot of pain, but you need to process it. You need to go through it, because the only way is through. I mean, that's really it. And that goes for anybody doing shadow work. You can't just avoid the things that you don't want to look at. Maybe you can bypass it. Maybe you can wait a little while and go back to it, but you're always going to have to go back to it eventually. You're always going to have to face it one way or another. And I feel like right now it's almost like your life situation has kind of molded itself, or it's kind of laid itself out in a way where you have no way out except through it right now, is what she's showing me. And again, I'm feeling like she is coming through to pass you this message because there's no other time. There's no better time than now. Yeah, this is beautiful. We have the Christ child coming through. Birth, children, learning, and new beginnings. So some of you guys may have had a baby. Maybe you guys are pregnant. I know that pregnancy is a very deep shadow work time as well. It's very significant of shadow work because you have to process a lot of your own emotional wounding. And then, of course, the process of birth in astrology is ruled by the 8th and 9th house. So it's a transformational, it's a spiritual experience overall. So there's definitely something here about you guys learning a lot about yourself or another person. But you are being given a new chance. And with the Christ child showing up here, I'm picking up on like baptism or renewal. So some of you guys might be wanting to get back into your faith, or you want to kind of, I'm hearing, get on God's good side, or something about a clean slate, and you're being supported in that process. What do you want pile 2 to know, please? King of Coins, hoarding, inheritance, unwillingness to share. I see. Sin of lust, sex, passion, extravagance, excess. You could be finding out here about a specific person in your life who was keeping money from you. Someone here who was hoarding something. Something here about an inheritance. Maybe they cut you out of an inheritance, or they didn't want to give you something that belonged to you. That could be something as well. Interesting. What about that? What about that King of Coins? The Barrel Boy, stillness, patience, inner reflection, and restraint. So it's almost like maybe some of you guys are trying to hold yourself back from reacting to this person, or you're trying to hold yourself back from actually engaging with this person. Because there's this energy here of like you're not decided on how you want to handle the situation. And she's actually encouraging you in this specific situation to not like blow up on this person, to not show your anger to this person. We have the Knight of Cups with acquired wealth, bossiness, and poor manager. This could be a work situation for some of you. Maybe you guys feel that the person who is your boss or who is in charge, they're not good at their job. You feel like they're bossy. You feel like they're in a position that they should not be qualified for, like they shouldn't even be in that position. Maybe someone here who is less qualified than you got something that you deserved. What else can you tell me about this? Death. Transformation, death, and bad luck. Damn. Hold on a second. So I'm trying to see whose side this is on. Victory against overwhelming odds, braveness, and experience. I see. Okay, so she's letting me know that whoever either cheated you out of a position or cheated you out of money, they're going through a period of bad luck. They're going through a period of death and transformation. So I'm not sure if this is you guys or if this is another person, because I'm kind of getting like both ends of it. Who is experiencing this death? The King of Skates. It could be an air sign. Lack of help, distractions, self-centeredness, gossip, new information, rudeness. Yeah, so this is definitely about either one person or two people who are very greedy, very selfish. People who are very self-centered and very egoic. People who gossip a lot. People who are rude. I'm getting just a very ugly energy from these people. And she's telling me that these people are now going through a time period where they don't have any help. So if they cheated you out of something, or if they took something from you, now it's their turn to be cheated out of something, or to not have help or something like that. Yeah, asking for help, poverty, and using your skills, gambling, never satisfied, female less. You guys could be dealing with someone here who is never satisfied with what they have. So whether it's their job, whether it's money, whether it's other valuable things in their life, it's like it's never good enough and they're always asking for more. I'm not sure if this is, again, like someone in your life, who this person is, but what else do you want pile 2 to know about this? A sin of envy, unhappiness, seeking change, and discontent. Okay, I see. Okay. So, okay. For some of you guys, you could be jealous of a person or multiple people here who look like they have it all, right? Maybe they look like they have money. They look like they have the look, the life, everything that maybe you think you want. And this is coming through with you guys. Maybe you feel envious. Maybe you feel jealous of someone. You feel unhappy with your own life. You feel like you want to seek change because you're not happy with something that's happening in your life. But she's telling me, like, little do you know that these people, like, whatever they have, they've built it upon lies. They've built it upon being rude to others. They've built it upon stealing from others. And now they're about to face some sort of consequence here. So it's almost like she's letting you know that you shouldn't be jealous or envious of whoever these people are, because they didn't get this righteously. They didn't do this in a good, like, I don't know, a way that is just. It's just the way I'm going to say it. Who are these King of Skates, Queen of Skates? This could be people in power, people in charge in some way. Yeah, sin of gluttony. Food, eating, consumption, cooking, anger, rage, inability, incompetence, and conflict. These people, they're like vile individuals, whoever they are, person or people. It's like all I picture is these people who are, they're never satisfied. Like they have a lot of money, they have a lot of good things, but they're always shitting on people. They're always angry about something. They're always causing a problem somewhere. They're causing conflict somewhere. They take other people's things. They take other people's wealth. They take other people's success. And they're never satisfied. So she's saying, like, keep in mind who you're becoming jealous of, because you have nothing to be jealous of compared to these people. Because you actually have, not to say this in a bad way, but it's like you actually have self-worth. Success, food, rewards, capitalism, table of plenty. For some of you guys, you could be angry about like the state of the world, the state of the economy. For others of you, you're jealous or envious because you did not get invited to something, or you're not a part of something, but again, you don't belong there. What else do you want pile 2 to know? The Knight of Coins, schemes, business, success by cheating. Exactly. So it's like maybe you weren't chosen for a position. Maybe you weren't chosen for a relationship. Maybe someone excluded you, and this was meant to happen because these people, like I said, they built their business on cheating, on schemes, on taking things from other people. And this is your energy, Virgin Mother, motherhood, caring, compassion, divine feminine. Like, you guys don't belong in the same bracket as these people. We have here wasting money, loss of money, sham charity. So some people here could have created a fake charity to earn money and to keep it for themselves. They could be wasting money. They could have taken your money. But there's something here about your energy being divine. This is like actually the 3rd time we see that your energy being represented by a divine energy. So some of you guys could be a feminine energy. You could be a mom. I'm getting for some of you, maybe like the father of your children or your ex left you for another person, or they left you for someone with more money, but all they're doing is getting themselves into a deeper hole. There's something here that you wanted to be a part of, but it's not meant for you. You weren't meant to go that way. Yeah, look, because there's lies, deceit, hidden truths, and secrets. Maybe this is what you guys are finding out right now. And it's hard for you to come to terms with. Health, removal of blockages, unnecessary worry. So I kind of feel like for you guys, with the Surgeon here, it's like maybe you guys were at the bottom of the wheel, and now it's your turn to come to the top. Now it's your turn for your health to get back into shape, or for all blockages to come out of your life. You guys, not to say that you're worrying about nothing, but I do feel like things are going to get better for you. And I feel like for whoever this person is or who these people are, they're about to experience the opposite. So what's something positive that's coming towards pile 2, so I can leave it on a good note? The Ace of Skates, instability, danger, uselessness, and music, sharing of knowledge, creativity. She's telling me to be careful with how you approach a situation, because this is like the 2nd time now that I'm getting that energy. Be careful with what you say. Be careful with how you say something. Hidden knowledge, a wise counselor, an old age. Some of you guys are either this older person who you know something about a situation that someone doesn't. We have sexual indiscretions, adultery, misuse of power. So you might know something about this person or these people who are using their sexual energy for the wrong reasons, or they're, you know something about someone who cheated, or you know someone who is misusing their power. And there's something here about like you being able to share this knowledge or to express it in a creative way. But I'm hearing like a riddle. She wants you to like put it into a riddle or to speak in riddles. I'm hearing speaking in tongues. She wants you to write a song about it. She wants you to indirectly like speak on something or to say something that you know about. So that way it doesn't cause some sort of danger for yourself. That way it doesn't cause an unstable situation for you. Yeah, finding direction, assertiveness, taming internal fear, a fair man, humility, gathering blessings through work. You guys are very honest people, whoever you are. It really does give me that you are either an older person, like older in age, or you guys are just very wise. And I feel like you do honest work. You make a living the right way, in righteous ways. You don't cheat people, you don't scam people, you don't take from people. And I feel like when it comes to, let me clarify the Ace of Skates. Yeah, success, food, rewards, capitalism, and courtship, love, romance, relationship. I'm getting a message here to not stoop down to these people's levels, because I'm getting something about a sharp tongue, or like a snake tongue, or like whoever this person is or who these people are. They are very like violent. They have violent speech, or they use their words in a very negative way. And she's saying that you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that to get the same attention that they're getting. You can actually soften your words. Because I'm getting like a reference here with the music, the sharing of knowledge, or creativity. Like you guys can actually express yourself in a way that is more poetic, more compassionate, versus whoever this other person or these people are. So I don't know. She's showing me that there's like a difference, a big difference between you and this person, or you and these people. And she's showing me why this would not work, or why this is a good thing, that maybe you got exempt or excluded from something, because it would have just caused some sort of danger for you. It would have been a useless energy to be a part of. It would have been unstable for you. I just keep hearing that like you are not in the same bracket as these people, but it's almost like they're not in the same bracket as you. Yeah, and I feel like with the courtship, love, romance, relationship, you guys could be, like as a side message, you could be coming into a time period here where you're going to be attracting new people into your life, new friends, new connections. And she's saying that it's all because of, she's saying your integrity, something about your integrity. Honoring your integrity is what's going to bring you these new opportunities. So I think I'm just going to leave this here. I hope this made sense. Yeah, I'm going to leave it on this one. Queen of Swords, trickery, a capable woman, downfall of your enemies. Very interesting. Downfall of your enemies. From this, taming internal fear. No, I don't think that's what... No, I'm just going to leave that part out. But yeah, it kind of looks like someone here is just going to be falling to the wayside. Definitely. Someone here is going to be falling to the wayside. And it kind of feels like you guys, and I'm not sure how, because again, I'm getting this, I think I'm just going to say it. Yeah, fun and enjoyment. There's this energy here of like either this person, whoever this person is, or these people are, troublemaker. It's almost like someone wants to get over on you, or maybe they want to pretend to invite you somewhere, or they want to put you in a situation where you have no way out, right? And there's almost this energy of like manipulate the manipulator is what she wants you to do. But at the same time, she's saying like you guys are too good of people that you might not even do it, which is why I didn't even want to say it. Like you guys are so honorable, you guys are so good-hearted that you wouldn't even want to do anything bad to another person. But there's something here about like going along to get along, and then kind of popping out at the last moment, or saying something that people don't expect, or doing something that people don't expect, because ultimately it kind of feels like you are going to be seen as someone who knows the truth about a situation where other people have abused their power, and that's going to put you in a high position. That's going to put you in a position where people are going to respect you. And I don't know where I'm going with that information, but I'm just going to leave it there. I hope I was able to connect to whoever needed to hear this message, and I will see you in one of my upcoming readings for you. Bye. Hey Pile 3, if you guys have chosen familiar, this is going to be your message from Lilith. So this card says, bond with your spirit animal. And we see a boy sitting in a field, and it kind of looks like a vulture, to be honest. Like there's a vulture sitting on his shoulder. So some of you guys have a bird, literally, or some of you guys receive messages from birds in the wild, outside. She wants you to pay attention to these animals, and for others of you, or pay attention to these birds, I'm sorry, and for others of you, you have a specific pet that she really wants you to spend more time with, because this pet is going to be a very significant part of your life. It's seems like a pretty straightforward message so far. She's pretty much just saying that you're about to form a very, very strong bond with an animal that is very special to you. So your other card here is grief. It is but a mere glimpse of nothingness hidden away deep within the chambers of your mourning, and the red clovers birthing lost illusion. So some of you guys could be going through a time period of grief. And like I was telling the other two piles, I feel like this reading overall has this theme of grief or healing. I mean, of course, because I'm doing this very close to Halloween, and the veil is very thin, and this is usually a time of shadow work anyway, so kind of feels like this is what the theme is about. She's telling me here that maybe you guys have gone through this time period of, she's saying that you've already accepted, like you've gone through the acceptance phase, because there's different phases of grief. There's like the denial phase, the anger phase, the acceptance phase, and then the grief phase, and then I forgot what comes after that. But she's saying that you guys are now past the acceptance phase and you're in the grief phase. So I feel like you guys have been winded. I'm getting like a winded energy. Like something has winded you. Something has taken a lot from you. Something has left you frail and weak or very emotional. But you've already accepted this. She's showing me that you have done a lot of grieving over something already. You are grieving the lost dream or something that you thought was the lost dream. And maybe there is a specific animal that is in your life that wants more attention from you because they're helping you heal during this time. Or maybe there's a new animal coming into your life. I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit of the grief card for you. Mourning and loss. Yep, let me just see if there's something very important here. Some of you guys might be feeling overwhelmed or guilty about something. You guys feel like something has slipped through your fingers. Some of you feel half dead, like you're living your life half dead. I'm hearing I learned to live half alive, and now you want me one more time. Christina Perry, Jar of Hearts. Could be about a love situation. I'm picking up on like very old traumas though, like a trauma bond maybe that you formed with someone that reflected a relationship that you had with one of your parents, because I learned to live half alive. That takes me back to childhood. It's almost like I'm hearing you learn to lick love off of a knife. So some of you guys have always been in very abusive relationships because that's all you knew. That's all that you experienced. She has a lot of, like, this is actually the pile where she's being the most quiet. Pile 1, she was, like, irritated. Pile 2, she was like, all right. And now with you guys, she's like, all right. Like, pile 3 deserves to be upset. Let me sit with this for a second. It kind of feels like in this pile, you guys are coming to terms with the fact that something that you have been through is because, or it's like a parallel reflection of something that happened to you when you were a child. And like she's showing me that this is something that has kind of smacked you in the face. And it's like, oh, like this is why I'm like this, or this is why these things happen, or this is why I choose these types of people. Some of you guys feel like you've been chasing something that you've never had, or you were chasing a person that could never give you what you wanted. Some of you guys just, in general, you feel a lack of satisfaction where you are in life. Yeah. In this pile, it's like you guys, if I'm being completely honest, I am picking up on a little bit of a disconnection from the self, whether it's like just a dissociation from the self, or whether someone here might actually have like a fragmented personality or like a mood disorder even. And I'm no doctor, but this is just the energy that I'm picking up on. And I am familiar with these energies because I have been through certain things as well. I have been through something like this, where I felt like I lost myself, where I felt like I didn't know who I was, and I had to find that again many years ago. Yeah, this one feels really, really sad. You guys feel empty. You guys feel like you don't know who you are. You guys feel like someone has taken the soul out of you, but like, it's kind of funny because it's almost like Lilith is like sitting here with me, but she's letting me do the talking this time around, where like in the first 2 piles, she was just like telling me what to say. But right now I feel like she wants me to share a little bit of my experience, or she wants me to just, she wants me to be present here with you guys. Yeah, I feel like I'm supposed to say, like, obviously this is already past, but I feel like I'm supposed to say something about my personal experience here, about how even when you feel like someone has taken everything from you, or when you feel like you don't know who you are, like that's actually the opportune time to rediscover who you are and to get back in touch with yourself. Some of you guys feel very ungrounded. Like you are so disconnected from your body. Some of you guys might be malnourished, dehydrated. What am I picking up on, please? What do you want pile 3 to know? The Barrel Boy, stillness, patience, inner reflection, and restraint. Yeah, you guys are definitely in a time period of like staying still. Like there's either not much happening right now, or you are choosing it to be that way. You guys are reflecting a lot. I will say that you guys have done a lot of shadow work. I'm not going to sit here and say that you haven't, because it feels like you have. You guys are very familiar with your pain, with your wounding, and maybe as of recently, or maybe it's older, or maybe something has kind of struck that nerve, but it kind of feels like you are paying attention to something right now. You're paying attention to the pattern of something. Clarify familiar. I really feel like for some of you guys have a pet that just wants more attention. They notice that you have been grieving and they want to help you. We have the Queen of Birds with a dull outlook, austerity, piety, and knowledge. So some of you guys could be air signs. Some of you guys, again, we see this alluding to birds. So birds could be very significant. Maybe you guys have a bird, or maybe you're being guided to get a pet bird. Maybe that would help you guys. Some of you guys are really having a hard time finding something positive to be thankful for. Like you have a very dull outlook on life right now. Like you don't know any better from what you've been through. You don't see that there could be like another possible way to live or to be or to experience things. We have the Queen of Berries, fertility, a powerful female, and motherhood. So this is kind of coming through to help you reclaim your power. Some of you guys are still at the age where you can have children. Some of you guys are very powerful feminine energies. Some of you guys are mothers already. And this is kind of reminding you like, hey, don't forget to take care of your children. Don't forget that you have another person counting on you. For some of you, I'm getting like the fear of not having children, or maybe you feel like you've lost out on that, but I feel like you haven't. I feel like there's still an opportunity. Yeah, courtship, love, romance, relationship. Some of you guys are really like upset about the fact that you haven't found the person that you want to have children with. And this is a sign that Lilith is showing me that maybe you will actually meet this person. There is a chance for you to go out and to date again, to fall in love again. Yeah, look at this. Trust, romance, and love. So there's another indicator. If anything, you guys might have some sort of relationship coming your way that's going to help heal you. Not do the work for you, but heal you, help show you what you need to work on. Friendship, helpfulness, gratitude. Yeah, this could be someone that you already know. This could be someone that you have helped before, or this is someone that is being sent into your life to be of assistance for you, someone that you'll be very thankful for. It does feel very lighthearted. I will say, like, at first it might start off very lighthearted, like very friendly, getting to know each other, part of like a friend group or something, and then it could go somewhere from there. But what can you tell me about this Lovers, Prince, and Princess of Birds? We have the Page of Coins, lack of financial experience, poor spending habits. We also have the Page of Vessels with promotion, hard work, dedication, loyalty, and career. Okay. So you could be meeting someone here who maybe is not where they want to be in life, but they are working towards that. Like they're not like the most wealthy person. They're not the most accomplished person, but they have big goals. They really do. Or there's something that they're working on here. They're working their way up the ladder. And if they don't have big goals, they have a lot of potential. And then we have here the Baron of Vessels with drunkenness, carousing, and moderation. So it kind of feels like whoever this person is, they've already had their fun. They know how to have fun, but they also know how to be in moderation. So this is not someone who has like a substance abuse problem. This is not someone who has like any major addictions that can actually hold them back in life. And maybe you've dealt with people like that. We have Prince of Vessels here, religious or spiritual figure, charity, kindness. It feels like this person has a very good heart. This person's intentions are in the right place. This person might even have their own connection to source, to God. They could be religious. They could work for a charity. They could give back to charity. This person feels like a very good person. This kind of feels like someone who has either already mastered their addictions, their shadow side, or they're very well acquainted with it to the point where, again, like they don't let their addictions take hold of their life. Trickery, a capable woman, downfall of your enemies. Whoever messed with you in the past, whoever tried to fuck with you is what she's saying. Whoever tried to trick you, they're going to be experiencing a lot of bad luck. They're going to be experiencing a downfall. So don't worry about those people. Try not to focus on the people who have done you wrong, but focus on what's coming towards you. We have revelation, knowledge, light, and darkness. Yeah, so you guys are about to see a way out. It's almost like she's sending you this person, or the universe is sending you in this person because you feel like there is nothing good in your life and you're about to see something good. Like you're about to see that little bit of light coming into the darkness that's going to help you get back on your feet. And then we also have Prince of Swords, victory against overwhelming odds, braveness, and experience. Yeah, so it's like whatever you think that you could not get out of, whatever you think that you were trapped in, you're going to be able to get out of that. It's like some of you guys might actually find that you have a surge of boldness, or you have a surge of like courageous energy or confidence where you feel like you can actually do something. Like maybe you might wake up one day and you're going to be like, I feel good. I'm going to go do whatever the case may be. I'm going to go out. I'm going to go talk to this person. Like you guys are going to wake up feeling really good. And this is going to kind of be, I'm hearing like your victory dance over a very difficult situation. We have charity, assistance, parenthood, father, children. Some of you guys could be dealing with a situation here where you are waiting for child support, or you're waiting for some sort of money to come through. And I do see that coming. If the father of your children has not been present, I do see him trying to make an effort. If you're waiting for some sort of money to come in, I do see that coming in for you guys as well. Like either someone helping you financially, or someone helping you find an opportunity to make money or something like that. And we also have, again, Page of Swords, eagerness, enthusiasm, and future potential. I feel like you guys are going to actually be very excited about what's coming because it kind of feels like this energy is very childlike. Maybe you guys age in reverse. Maybe you guys experience a lot of your difficult times in childhood and in your younger years, and you're about to experience things a lot differently because there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of new energy here. There's a lot of potential, like seeing where things go. It doesn't really feel like anything is set in stone, but you're kind of getting a new perspective on life where maybe you didn't have much freedom before and now you're going to. Yeah, reading, learning, exploration, a new job. Some of you guys, you're literally starting life all over. You're going to have new friends, a new job, a new way to make money. You're going to be diving into new topics that you want to learn about. I feel like it's going to be a whole new time of your life. Money, business, career, desire for riches. Some of you guys want that. I will say be careful of possibly a woman in your life here, possibly an air sign woman who wants to take what you have. Some of you guys are also going to be finding the path that suits you best. You're also going to be standing up for yourself more, and you're not going to be afraid to speak up for yourself. Yeah. You're not going to be afraid to stir the pot. You're not going to be afraid to say the truth or say what needs to be said. You're going to be able to let your hair down and have fun, even for some of you. It's like some of you guys have forgotten how to have fun, or you've forgotten to take care of yourself, and you're about to enter a time period here where not only you're going to be experiencing a bunch of new opportunities come towards you through friends or through lovers, but it kind of feels like you guys are going to feel young again. Like I'm hearing like 13 going on 30, but like in reverse. So like if you're older, you're going to feel young. You're going to feel like a teenager again. Now I'm hearing teenage fever, teenage dream. Yeah. Maybe something that you wish for, something that you wanted to happen in your younger years is going to happen now that you're older, and it's going to be a little ironic for you. Interesting. For some of you, be very careful of a masculine energy trying to buy you back, or like trying to get your attention through purchasing things for you, or like, I don't know why that's coming through for someone. I don't know if this is like the father of your children, your ex, whoever this person is. Someone might try to buy their way into your life, so just be aware of that. What do you want them to know about that? Trickery. No, this person, control, submission, and feminine power. Yeah, this person wants to control you. And I feel like this is what you're getting away from. So if you're being approached by like an older man, or someone who's wealthy, or someone who's buying you lots of things but wants to control you, don't fall for that. Don't submit to anyone. Don't let anyone control you right now, because I feel like for the first time in your life, for some of you, you're about to find your power. You're about to find your voice. You're about to have fun. You're about to like flirt, date. You're about to do things that you haven't done in a long time. And some of you guys might feel very awkward about it, but I do feel like it's going to be very healing for you, very enlightening, definitely as well. It feels very lighthearted, very healthy, very healing. And I feel like you deserve that. So don't let either a past woman who wants to take what you have or a man who wants to buy their way into your life ruin that for you. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for you. I really hope I was able to connect to you guys in this reading, and I will see you in one of my upcoming readings for you. Bye.